The primary goal with this one is to draw attention to yourself in the gym and make people wonder how you got to such a level where doing a leg extension like a normal person is no longer sufficient for you. A secondary benefit is that we're going to get more of a stretch through the quads, and in particular that rectus femoris, the quad that crosses over the top of the hip. When you go into hip extension, you're going to be able to stretch that a little bit more. So I'm setting the seat all the way back so I can lean back in the seat. And then I'm sitting on top of a foam roller, but that could be anything. It could be Eric's pads, a small child, whatever you have available to sit on, and just lean back so you can get a nice stretch through the quads as you go through the extension. You'll notice that I'm not getting to full extension with these. The goal is really more to get that stretch and to just go to whatever level of knee extension is available there. You're not going to go up as high as you would in a normal leg extension, and you don't need to with this variation. This is a really good time to utilize partial reps. You'll notice that as the set goes on, I'm using less and less range of motion. And you'll also notice that the hardest part of this exercise is getting out. Just to show how I'm getting the Eric's pad in there, if you feel like you need more range of motion, which you may not need, not everyone does, depending on the machine and the available range of motion. But I'm just using one leg to push the ankle pad up and then just kind of shimmying that Eric's pad underneath there. Not the easiest thing to do, but over time you'll figure it out. And aside from that, just normal leg extension stuff. Make sure that your femur, the top of your leg, and your tibia, the bottom of your leg or your shin, is in a nice straight line. You shouldn't have your femur pointing one way or your tibia pointing in another way. You want to line that thing up, those two segments up as well as you can. For most people, that means they're going to have to turn in slightly at the femur relative to where they would sit naturally. Don't force that. If you feel like you really have to force it, you're probably better off doing one leg at a time, but most people are usually able to get into a pretty decent position there. Use your hands to lock your body into the bench. So you're pulling up with the handles, which is going to lock your butt down into the seat. And you can accelerate as you come up, but make sure you control it on the way down so it's not just crashing down. For one, not great for your body, but also it's just going to be loud and annoying. You already look ridiculous enough.